with type 2 diabetes, parasite infection, urinary tract infection, an enlarged prostate or prostate cancer, dandruff, inflammatory illnesses and digestive issues like acid reflux and irritable bowel syndrome. Our 14-day parasite cleanse will slowly help your body to eliminate these conditions and more. Visit grassrootbotanicals.com for the full instruction on how to complete the parasite cleanse and take back your health.
All right. How is everybody doing? How are y'all doing? This is not going to be a long live. You guys see the title of the video. How are y'all doing? If you're here, say hello. Don't be rude, okay? Don't be rude. If you're here, say hello. If you're in the house, say hello and hit the like button on your way in, okay? All right. I might go live later on with someone. So this is going to be a very quick live. All right. Very, very quick. And this live is in regards to everyone, which is a lot of people who have been reaching out to us, me and my sister, regarding the CMOS, the CMOS. So for those of you who are watching and you are familiar with this channel, you know that we have done quite a few videos about CMOS. And hello there. Hello. Welcome. Paris Couture 6 Rebirth. Welcome. So we did some videos about CMOS and they just went viral. Didn't even know so many people was interested in CMOS, but these videos kind of just went viral everywhere. And so for those of you guys who have been buying our CMOS, you know that we get, in our very first video about the CMOS, I told you guys that I'm here in the United States. My sister is in Jamaica, right? A lot of you guys have spoken to her. I don't know where y'all find us, but y'all somehow found us on Facebook. So those of you who have spoken to my sister, right, on Facebook, her name is KG. Her real name is Keisha, right, which is the K, right? So her name is Keisha. A lot of you guys have spoken to her. A lot of you guys have spoken to me thinking that I'm her. So I don't know. It's a bit confusing, but it doesn't matter. She's my sister, right? Same mommy, same daddy. She's the one that's in Jamaica. I'm the one that's here in the United States. So we have been, oh my goodness. So within the last year and a half, because of this whole pandemic thing, right? We've had some ups and downs with the CMOS situation, right? So this video is really addressing everyone who's been reaching out to us regarding the CMOS. So we've had some issues with the CMOS. It's really not a personal issue. It is issue regarding the shipping with Jamaica. They have changed their policy on exporting, right? Jamaica has changed their policy in exporting. And so we've been having some issues with them regarding export. And also, for those of you who know anything about fishery and stuff like that, you know that if you're, there's certain times of year when the tides are high, right? And so the fishermen are not able to go fishing, right? And if you know us and you know our sea moss, you would know that we get our sea moss directly from the ocean, with our fishermen deep diving for it. Okay, so we don't grow, our sea moss is not grown on ropes. Like I'm hearing a lot of people are getting their sea moss that are grown on the ropes. Okay, we don't get our sea moss there. We have people who goes and get the moss by diving for the moss. Okay, and so unfortunately there are times, sometimes, certain times a year when the tides are very high and our fishermen are not able to get down there to get the moss. And also keep in mind, right, the moss is a plant. And we also got to give the plant to regenerate themselves and regrow. So, you know, just keep pulling from the ocean, just pulling and not giving it an opportunity to replenish itself. That's not good either. So because you're getting a natural product, right? There's going to be time when you're not going to get the natural product. So, and we don't want to compromise the product that we're giving to you. And so we would rather wait until the divers can find the sea moss, instead of getting some fake moss and selling it to everybody. We don't do that. Okay. We don't eat fake. I mean, I consume a lot of moss myself, and I don't consume anything but real moss. I grew up with real moss, and that's what I'm giving to you guys. Okay. So, yeah, so was going to say something and I forgot. Hey, Shalom, Sister Linda. Shalom. How are you, girl? Yes. So we're here today because we have the moss back in stock. Yes, this is what I wanted to say. Boy. So those of you guys who were getting the moss, right? My sister was the one that was the one that was shipping the moss directly from Jamaica straight to your home, right? Okay, so that's not happening anymore because of the change in policy in Jamaica. So what's happening now is that she shipped the moss directly to me, and I shipped the moss out to you, which means that instead of you waiting a whole 2 weeks, 3, you remember, guys, when the whole thing started a year and 2 years ago, right? You guys were waiting like some of you guys were waiting a month to get your moss because of the whole pandemic, right? And it would take like 30 days and stuff like that, you know, 2 weeks. I mean, the average ship time is usually 2 weeks from Jamaica, but the wait was longer than that, right? So now you don't have to wait that long, because what we're doing now is she ship it to me in bulk, and then I ship it out to you. And so instead of waiting that long to get it, you're getting it within a couple of days because you're getting it from me. I'm the one that's actually shipped. So if you see your moss comes in the mail and it comes from a U.S., you know, postal thing, then you know it's coming from me. Okay. A lot of you guys were like, wait a minute, it's not coming from Jamaica because she's not shipping it directly to you guys anymore. Okay. She shipped it to me and I ship it to you. All right. So that's how it's going right now. So let me share the website for those of you who might forget what the website is. Let me go ahead and share my screen. We have been getting so many. I kid you not. We have been getting messages. I have a couple of different profiles on Facebook, and I don't know where some of you guys find me because I don't usually share my Facebook profile, but a lot of you guys, we've been getting so many messages, email. You guys found my sister. You guys have been hitting her up. We have people reaching out to us from the UK, from Uganda, from West and South Africa, just different African country. We've had people call us from Bangladesh. I'm like, wait a minute, people from Bangladesh watch this channel? I had no idea. We've had people reach out to us from Bangladesh. We've had people reach out to us from European countries. I don't even remember the name of them, but it's like, where are you calling from? Oh yeah, I'm in Europe. It needs sea moss, right? This is crazy, but yeah. Yeah. So we just want to let you guys know that we have the sea moss back in stock. And I'm going to share my screen. Hold on, where it is. Where is it? There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm sharing my screen to show you guys where the moss is. All right. Okay. So here is the website where we have our sea moss. Okay. If you look here, it says this little logo right here. If you go to a website and you don't see this logo, that is not our sea moss. Okay. I just want to make that very clear because we've had people who have copied our website. Crazy. We've had people who have copied our website. They've taken our names, the name of our website. They've copied they have literally copied our website. So if you go to the website, you need to look for this logo right here. It's a green and yellow logo, and it says Jamaica Sea Moss. Okay. And look, you go to the website, you type it in, jamaicaseamoss.com, and you scroll down. It's literally at the front page, and you will see our moss down here. This is our sea moss, right? Okay. And now, for those of you, a lot of people have been asking us for the sea moss gel. All right. So there it is. This is our website. Okay. You're going to see this logo right here. And then you will see a nice little image of a beach in Jamaica. This is in Montego Bay. Okay. And you scroll down and then you will see our moss right here. I'm going to copy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop the link after this video. All right. So you guys can get the website here. But there it is, right? There it is. So we've had quite a few people who have been asking us for the gel. It's like, okay, I don't have time to make the gel. I'm busy. I work 16 hours a day. I just don't have the time. But unfortunately, we can't ship the gel from Jamaica. That's not going to work because it's going to go bad. The sea moss gel, once you get water on the moss, it's going to, you make it into a gel. It's perishable. It's a perishable item. So we can't ship you gel from Jamaica. So now that I have the moss, we have made the gel available to you. So you can see there on the website, we have the gel available, right? So that's that, right? Yeah, what else? So I just want to show you guys. This is the logo. If you buy our moss or if you go to the website, this is the logo that you should look for, right? There you go. That is going to be the logo. If you're not seeing that logo, that is not our website. We've had quite a few people who have come to us and say, well, we go to some website and we weren't sure and we were confused. But don't be confused. If you're not seeing this logo, that's not our moss. Just letting you guys know, because there are some weird people out there. They have literally copied our website. So moss, we have tons of it, tons and tons and tons of moss here. Okay. And a lot of you guys have been asking for the purple moss. So that's pretty much what we have right now. And also a lot of you guys have been telling us don't remove the rocks, the little rocks that are on the sea moss, right? Since I made that video that time and explained to you guys about the rocks, right? There we go. There's the little rocks right there, right? So for those of you who are new to the channel and you don't understand about the rocks, so if you buy sea moss from someone, if they can't, you ask them to leave the rocks on the moss. If they're not able to leave these little rocks on your sea moss, then you need to question the moss, because when the divers go down into the ocean, they are pulling the moss off of rocks, right? And so when they pull the moss off the rock, you're going to see particles of rocks still left on the sea moss, right? And this is it right here. So it's kind of like pulling a plant out of the soil, and then there are still soil attached to the roots of the plant, right? So here you have the rocks, right? That is still attached to the moss, right? There we go. So we don't remove the rocks from our moss because we want to prove to you that we have the real moss here, okay? You will never find sea moss that is grown in a pool or some type of controlled environment still attached to the rocks. You will never find that, okay? The only way you're going to find sea moss that has the rocks attached to it still is if it comes directly from the ocean floor, okay? And that's what we're selling. We're not going to sell if we can't get this anymore, you will not be getting any sea moss from us because we're not going to be selling you anything else. All right? Just want to let you guys know that, okay? Yeah, so that is it. JamaicaCMOS.com. That is our website. I don't know if you go to any other website that is not JamaicaCMOS.com, it's not us. We were shocked that so many people were copying our name. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, so yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys about. One other thing, I had a lady who called me about regarding CMOS Friday, and she said she was pre-diabetic, and she wanted the CMOS because it was going to help her with her diabetes, which is good, right? CMOS is very healthy for everyone. I take it all the time, right? But I want to say this before I go. A lot of people who purchase CMOS is depending on the CMOS to heal them from all type of illnesses. And this is where I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, because that's all we deal with here is honesty, okay? CMOS is not the end all be all to your health, right? There needs to be some type of balance here, right? Because I take CMOS. I grew up with it. But CMOS is not the only thing that, if you guys can look behind me there, right? You'll see a whole bunch of herbs, right? You guys can see that? A whole bunch of herbs behind me. I take herbs. I consume herbs as well. I watch what I eat. I maintain a very healthy diet. I exercise. I cleanse. I detox, right? And I consume herbs like this. Some of you guys are familiar with this, right? The parasite cleanse. This right here. So many people have done this cleanse. So many. 4 times already I've completed this cleanse, 4 times. So I want to say to anyone who's struggling with diabetes, or if you're pre-diabetic, right? Because I spoke to this lady, and she was struggling, and she knows she needed help, but she just didn't know what to do, and she was asking me for the moss. And so I want to say to those of you who are struggling with either you were diagnosed with pre-diabetes, or if you are struggling with type 2 diabetes. If you have type 1 diabetes, I cannot help you because your pancreas, unfortunately, is already damaged, right? Type 2. And let me say this before I go on. If you were diagnosed with diabetes, I cannot tell you how many times I've spoken to people with diabetes and they say, I don't know what I have. It's like, okay, do you have type 1 or type 2? I don't know. Ask your doctor. Make sure that you are asking, what type of diabetes do I have? Is it type 1? Is it type 2? Whatever, right? You need to know what it is that's going on with you, okay? I just want to make that clear. So if you have type 2 diabetes, there is a program for type 2 diabetes, right, that you can go on. It is a full instruction, right? You get up every day and you follow instruction every day. There's a dietary guideline there that is going to show you what you're supposed to eat each day, right? Every day for 35 days while you are consuming some herbal products that are going to help with the pancreas, right? That is going to help to regulate the blood sugar and so on and so forth, right? While you are slowly weaning yourself off of your medication, okay? That's very important for those of you who are struggling with type 2 diabetes, or if you have been diagnosed like with your pre-diabetic, okay? This also, the parasite cleanse, is very good at regulating the blood sugar, okay? The herbs in here are, I cannot tell you. I've gotten the phone calls from people who have done the parasite cleanse. They've either gotten off of their medication, or it's taking as much medication anymore. Some of them have gotten off of their medication. So it depends on how you're living. You know what I mean? So I want to share before I go. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I want to share my screen. Shalom, Sister Evelyn and Nayan, brother. I think that's a brother. You know I cannot pronounce your name, brother. Yirmeyahu. I hope I didn't mess it up. But shalom, my brother. Shalom. Let me share my screen real quick. Okay, so the website is called Grassroot Botanicals. Grassroot Botanicals. And when you come to the website, you're going to scroll down, and right here at the front is the parasite cleanse. Okay, that's the parasite cleanse. And if you scroll down some more, you are going to see the diabetes cleanse. This is the one right here, type 2 diabetes program. And that program comes with the herbal formula. All right. And the full instruction, when you download it to your email, you can print it out. You can download it to your computer and print it out. And you can have it to use over and over and over again. You can share it with your families, right? You can share it with your friend, whoever is struggling with diabetes. You can share it with them. Okay, this is the full program for the patients, people who are struggling with diabetes. This is going to help you to wean yourself off of your medication. All right, it's going to help you to regulate the blood sugar and help you to slowly repair that pancreas. All right. For you brothers who are in the room, we have a program for your prostate. This is a full detox program for those of you who are struggling with a swollen prostate. If you've been running back and forth to the bathroom, urinating, right? Because your prostate is swollen and it's messing with your bladder, okay? I am fully aware of what's going on with you when you have prostate problem, okay? You need to detox your system, and because it's filled with inflammation, and the prostate is inflamed, which is why you are running to the bathroom to urinate, right? So what the herbs do in this program, it helps to eliminate the inflammation, which is causing the swelling and the prostate to push up against your bladder and cause you to urinate often, or, make you feel like you want to go to the bathroom over and over and over again, right? Okay, so that's for you brothers. We have things here for the brothers too. I just want to make that very clear. All right. But the parasite cleanse is one of the best cleanse because it also helps with the prostate. It helps women who are struggling with PCOS as well. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, uterine fibroid. Actually, the parasite cleanse is one of the herbal formula that is included in the woman's PCOS and fibroid detox program. Okay, I just want to make that very clear. So the website is called Grassroot Botanicals. Grassroot Botanicals. Let me stop sharing my screen here. Grassroot Botanicals, that's the website. So many people have gotten scared because they think they've gotten the plague, right? They think they've gotten the plague. And prostate cancer, I just showed it to you, Sister Marcia. That's the one. The prostate program, the prostate detox program. That is the one, honey. Okay, go ahead and get the program. That's if well, you're Marcia, must be a male in your family struggling with that, or a friend of yours, whoever they are, they can do the prostate program. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? So we've had quite a lot of people who have reached out to us since this whole disaster started. They want to know how, to kind of, they've scared that they may have gotten the plague. You remember Trump called it the plague. And, they just want to know what to do to get their bodies back together. Whatever it is that you're doing, it has to be consistent. It has to be every day and consistent, okay? Every day. You cannot get up and go to McDonald's and eat your sandwiches and your burgers and expect to get better. A lot of people are struggling with inflammation, a lot of mucus, blowing your nose every minute, hacking of mucus, because so many people have came down with this thing that have been going around, and it has left so many people with a lot of mucus. So now I want to talk to you guys about that, right? If you find yourself struggling with a lot of mucus on your chest, you're coughing and you're hacking up a lot of mucus, you get up in the morning, you're blowing your nose, right? Just grabbing the tissue and blowing every minute. You're going to have to eliminate the mucus forming food. Let me say that again. The mucus forming foods. There are foods that are mucus forming foods. They form mucus, excessive mucus in the system, right? I'm going to list some of them. Your bread. Yes, bread is a mucus forming food. Your milk, your cheese. Yes, cheese too, because cheese is made from milk. It is a highly processed product that is made with milk, and it is a dairy product, and it is very, very high mucus forming. Okay, your pasta, your what do you call those? I forgot what they're called because I don't eat them. But your cereal that you give to your children, all that inflammation in your children. The processed food, the food that are processed and sitting on the shelf, those are the foods that are not allowing the mucus to leave the system, because you keep putting it back in, right? When you wake up in the morning, if you're in my group on Facebook, when you wake up in the morning, you need to be juicing and blending, right? Raw, fresh ginger, turmeric, a little pinch of cayenne pepper, some onion, onion. Yes. A lot of people are like, wait a minute, onion. Yes, onion, garlic, stuff like that. Those things help to eliminate the excessive mucus from the system. You need to start drinking some herbs that are going to help the system to eliminate certain things, guys, or do a detox. My husband and I just did a detox a couple of days ago. Oh yeah, we do detox in this house, okay? All the time. All right? Do your detox. It helps to move the mucus out of the system, all right? Take probiotics after you've done your detox. Take probiotic to put back the good bacteria in the gut. But you need to do some detox. You need something for joint pain. I have something for joint pain, which I'm going to be adding to the website. I'm going to botanical. Okay, Sister Marcia, I do have something for joint pain, but I do have to ask you what diet likes, Sister Marcia. Give me a call. I'm going to give you my number, okay? Let me give you my number here. Give me a call so we can talk. Conversation is very important, guys. If you're having issues, it's good sometime to give me a call so I can see what you got going on with you. It's like you just, when you go to your doctor's office, right? The doctors, they ask you questions. They don't just, well, some of them just hand you a pill, but that doesn't work, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So I have to ask you questions. I have to see what's going on with you. All right. So, because some of you guys, I love y'all, but some of y'all are not being honest. I have talked to so many of you guys and I ask you, what's your diet? What do you eat for breakfast? Oh, I eat leaves and air and water. and more leaves and air. And it's like, okay, is that it? That's it? Yeah. What do you eat for lunch? More leaves and air. What about a dinner? Leaves. Okay. When was the last time you had a burger? Last weekend. When was the last time you had a slice of pizza? Wednesday. Well, okay. So you've been having all these leaves and air, but you never told me about the pizza and the burger. So y'all are not even being honest with yourself. Like when I ask you these questions, this is not for you to kind of flex on me. I'm trying to help you. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth so we can both figure out what's going on with you. That's all I'm asking you guys to do. Tell me the truth. When you call my phone, when you call my phone and I ask you, okay, for the last 6 months, what have you been consuming consistently for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack? And you tell me you're having some lettuce leaves and you breathe in the air and you're full and you just a glass of water, a gallon of water a day. And it's like, okay, well, when was the last time you had, you know what I mean? A sandwich, a burger or something, a hot dog. Yeah, well, 2 days ago and last weekend and whatever. And it's like, well, you're not being honest. You're not even being honest with yourself. You know what I mean? Don't try to impress me. I'm trying to help you guys. All right. You guys are funny. So just tell me. Don't try to lie to me, because y'all need. I'm gonna ask questions. Okay, I'm gonna put my number in the chat. I'm gonna put my number in the chat. And for those of you guys who wish to call, that's my number right there. I'm gonna put it right there in the chat. All right, not now. Don't call me right now. I'm on live, so I'm not gonna answer. But and don't call me at night because I'll be sleeping. Okay, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. There you go. You can call me. All right. Yeah. Anybody have any questions before I go? I really did not plan on staying on here for too long. I just want to let the people who have been asking us for the CMOS, I just want to let you guys know that we do have a lot more CMOS in stock. Our website is open. It's open again. And we have more CMOS, okay? So you can go to JamaicaCMOS.com and place your order there. That is really what I wanted to come on here and let you guys know. And just let you guys know also that if you go to any other website that doesn't have this logo, where is it? Then it's not us, okay? I've had some really unscrupulous folks who have taken our name and you know, listen, anyway, you know what, I'm not going to say that. Yeah, so my apologies to anyone who have started a small business using our product and you weren't able to get the product. You know, we really apologize for that, but we didn't really have any control over the shipping issues. Okay. Yeah. Does anyone have any issues before? Issues. Any question before I go? Sister Marcia, you wanted to know how do I order? What you trying to order, sis? Let me know what you're trying to order. If you're trying to order the CMOS, right? The CMOS is on JamaicaCMOS.com. I'm going to share my screen again. I don't know if you just came in the room. Wait. No. Here we go. Okay. Don't know if you're just coming in, but I'm going to share the screen again in case you're just coming in. This is our website for the CMOS, right? It's called JamaicaCMOS.com. That's it. Very short and sweet. JamaicaCMOS.com. That's the name of our website. And you're going to scroll down. When you come to the website, you're going to see immediately a picture of a beach with some coconut palm tree over there, right? That's it. And you scroll down, and right here, this is what you're going to see when you come to our website. Okay. Now, the images might change sometimes depending on the availability of our product. Okay. But this is pretty much the front of our page, and that's what you'll see here. All right. So if you're not seeing that, then you're not on our website. And if you're asking about the parasite cleanse, then you're going to go to Grassroot Botanicals. Grassroot Botanicals. Let me share the link in the chat. I'm going to share the link in the chat. All right. And you scroll down and you're going to see a lot of product here. There are elderberries there, elderberry, not syrup, tonics. We don't sell syrup. Elderberry tonics there, and a lot of other products there. If you guys spend some time on this website, you will see a lot of stuff that might interest you. Okay. Let me paste the link to the website in the chat there. All right. There we go. Hey, sis, Rosalind. How are you, dear? How are you? All right. So I hope that was helpful. Sister Marcia, yeah. So I hope you saw the number that I sent there, Sister Marcia. Utilize the number. Give me a call, okay? And I might come back on here later with someone, okay? I'm going to call her up and see what she's doing. If she's not too busy, we might have a little live here later, okay? We're going to, we wanted to have some conversation with the sisters and the brothers too. Brothers might like this live if it happens today. Y'all might be very interested in the live. I need to know what's good. Good use. Sister Rosalind, girl, do the parasite cleanse and then call me up after you've done the cleanse, okay? Do the parasite cleanse. Now, if you can make it through the first 3 days of the cleanse, keep going. Now, I will say to you, don't quit. I've done the cleanse myself 4 times, okay? I've done it 4 times. I will say to you, that there are people who did not even make it past day number 2 because sadly, a lot of our people are not used to these cleanse. And, they're not easy to do because you're not eating your normal diet. Okay. This is what you call structure. These programs, these cleanse, these detox, they are structured. Okay. There's certain things you cannot eat when you're doing these programs, when you're doing these detox. So discipline has to be exercised when you are doing these detox. You have to have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you will not make it past day number 2 or 3. And that's what I'm trying to say to you. If you are a person that is very disciplined, then you're good to go. You see what I mean? So the parasite cleanse, get on it, right? It's a mind thing, sis. I kid you not. It is all in the mind. As long as you get your mind right and focus and decide and you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, just do it. Just do it. If I can do it 4 times, you can do it 1 time. Come on now. Brother, I can't say your name, man. Yirmiyahu. Brother Yirmiyahu. I said it. Wants to know if you can eat grapes on the parasite cleanse. Brother, no. No, you cannot. So let me explain the parasite cleanse to you guys before I go, right? So it is a parasite cleanse, right? Parasites are attracted to sweet, sugary stuff, right? They thrive on that. They thrive on anything junky because they're parasite. Parasite usually live in a garbage dump somewhere, right? In the pig intestine and the crabs and the lobster. You know what I mean? They live in filth, right? So if you have a lot of filth in you, then that's where the parasite live. And they are attracted to sugary stuff, sugar and sweet stuff and stuff like that, all the junk and the fast food, right? So when you're on a parasite cleanse, you are literally starving the parasites and flushing them out of the system. And any eggs that they might lay in your system, all of that is going to be flushed out of the system as well. If y'all don't believe, listen. So a couple of years ago, about 2-3 years ago, I did a video on this channel where I told my personal story, which was very embarrassing for me, by the way. Yes, it was. Okay. I remove a parasite from my system, right? You guys can go back and watch that video. Very uncomfortable for me, but I just wanted to tell my story. Yeah, I was about 12 or 13 years old and had a parasite came out of my body. So if anyone should know about parasite and whether or not they're real, it would be me, okay? Because I've seen it with my own eyes come from my own body, okay? So parasite exist. They do exist. They're good ones and bad ones. Some of them don't really bother you, and some of them do, okay? I met a lady at the local tax office a couple of days ago who said she's had to do surgery because the parasite ate through her intestines, almost killed her. She ended up in the emergency room, had to be in the hospital for a while because the parasites almost, they ate. They you have this long coughing where they're just you're just constantly coughing. You have sometimes the parasites are lodged in your upper respiratory tract, and they cause you to have these long history of dry cough nonstop. No matter what you take, no matter what you do, you just keep coughing and coughing and coughing. Just dry cough, no mucus is coming up, nothing is happening, you're just coughing. And that's because you possibly have a parasite that is lodged in your upper respiratory tract, okay? Yes, they go everywhere in the system, guys, everywhere. I used to work at the hospital, okay? So yeah, the parasite cleanse. You would be surprised what the parasite cleanse does. I had a brother who had urinary tract infection. He has done the cleanse and got rid of the urinary tract infection. That brother was taking medication for that urinary tract and for 6 months on medication. And he did the parasite cleanse and got rid of the urinary tract infection, okay? Because medication, come on now. Discipline. You got to have discipline. Okay. You got to change your lifestyle, change what you're eating, clean the body out. Okay. When you're cleansing, you're also eliminating waste from your intestines, your intestinal organs. You're also cleaning the colon. You're eliminating, you're cleaning up the colon walls, the walls of the intestine. You're slowly pushing waste out of the body. All of that waste that's sitting there and making you sick. All right. Yes. So back to the parasite cleanse. What I was saying to you is that when you do the parasite cleanse, you are literally starving those parasites. You are. And then the parasite, they starve themselves and they get flushed out of the system. Hope that, and if you are doing parasite cleanse and you are struggling with diabetes, you will see a change in your blood sugar levels. Okay. Because the parasite cleanse also help to regulate blood sugar. Okay. Just want to make that very clear as well. It does help to regulate the blood sugar, especially those of you who are struggling with type 2 diabetes, or if you're pre-diabetic. If you're pre-diabetic, you should be taking the diabetes herbal formula that's on that website. There's a herbal formula for diabetes. If you're pre-diabetic, you should be taking that herbal formula on a daily basis. Okay. Sister Marcia said in Jamaica, she used to get the herb to kill them. Well, there you go, girl. Oh, from Jamaica, girl. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Sister Evelyn wants to know if it tastes horrible. You're gonna have to try it yourself. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay. Listen, guys. I love y'all, but y'all are gonna have to stop with this taste thing. Okay. Those of you who know me personally, you know that I don't eat for taste. I eat for the benefit of what it is, whatever it is that I'm eating. I'm only concerned about the benefit that it's bringing to my system. Okay. That's it. I don't care what it tastes like. As long as I know that what I'm putting in my mouth is doing something positive for my body. That's all I care about. Stop worrying about what something tastes like. Okay. Get used to it. Because what you're also doing is, if you have children, you as a parent is worrying about something, what something tastes like, what that says to me is that you're not going to have any control over what your children are consuming. Because if you're worried about something not tasting good or something bitter, that just tells me that you're not really, your children are also not. My grandmother, my mom, the women in my family, the elders in my family, we didn't have choices. There were no choice when it comes to taking stuff that's bitter, that didn't taste good. It didn't matter. It was mandatory. We have to take it. There was no, oh, I don't like it, or maybe later or whatever, because we're not raising ourselves. The elders are raising us. We are the children. They're the elders. They're in charge. And when they say take it, you're taking it. That's it. Because there are going to be consequences. And listen, I don't regret the way that I was raised. You know why? Because I know, looking back, that my elders love us. That's why they fought so hard to keep us healthy. And that's what I see. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's not about, oh, I don't want my children to feel bad. I don't want them to hate me or whatever. Because when they get older, they're going to look back and say, damn, my mom really cared for me. She cared enough for my health to go all out and make sure that I do this to take care of my health. And that's what my grandmother did. Maybe when I was a kid, I thought, oh man, she was harsh. She made sure we eat, drink, all that stuff. But I'm looking back now and look at this, right? The scripture says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. That is exactly what my grandmother did. She trained up the children. Because now that we're older, none of what she taught us has departed from us. It's still up here. And that's why I'm able to sit in front of you guys and talk to you about this stuff. Because what she did it out of love. She cared. She wanted to see us stay healthy. And that's why she worked so hard to make sure that we know how to cleanse ourselves, know the herbs to take, how to detox our bodies, right? So with your kids, with your children, you need to do the same thing with your children. Give them these herbs. You don't got to go into the deep stuff like the whole, the deep formula. But I'm talking about just the basic herbs, like some peppermint, some chamomile, some wild cherry bark, some lemongrass, lemon balm. Those are just basic herbs that are very good for your children. All right. And those are herbs that you need to be given to your children on a regular basis. Those are the basic, and they're very good. They're very good for the babies. Okay. Hopefully you were listening and writing that down. Chamomile, peppermint, lemon balm, lemongrass, wild cherry bark. Write that down, okay? Keep those in your house, especially wild cherry bark. Keep it in your house. Give it to the babies, okay? All the time. Make sure they drink it. They shouldn't have a choice. There should be no choice at all. You're the mother and the father. Hopefully I'm talking to the brothers too. Hey, Sister Kelly girl, where you been? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my phone is ringing. Let me just tell my brother, I will call you back. I am on a live. I'll call you back in a few minutes, okay? All right, bye. All right. Hey, my brother Yahosef. I hope I'm not messing with y'all name. My brother Shalom, brother. MG. I don't know who that is, but shalom to you. Shalom to you. Yeah. Yeah, I know my screen keeps freezing up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to stay on here for too long anymore because my screen keeps doing a weird stuff over here. Mine. Oh. Yeah. Again, I'm just reading the comments, guys. Yeah. Before I go, man, listen to me, right? Here's what I'm going to say to you guys before I go. A lot of what I see from people, and I'm going to keep it real right now. Can I keep it real with y'all? I always keep it real, and I'm never going to change, okay? I'm going to tell you guys what I see. What I see from my brothers and sisters is this. A lot of us take pride in complaining about our sickness, right? Because we get sympathy from others. And we crave attention so much that instead of trying to fix the problem, we don't fix the problem because the sympathy that we get from others is such a good feeling that we would rather stay sick in order to get all that sympathy instead of fixing the problem, you see. And what that is just you loving the attention that you get from whether it be the people on your Facebook page, the people on your Instagram page. I've seen brothers and sisters with sickness that they can't fix. They can't fix it because, listen to me, there isn't an illness that man create on this planet that the Most High have not created something naturally to fix, okay? That's a fact, all right? And if you don't believe that, then you probably don't even belong here, okay? I have seen brothers and sisters with just little sickness that can be fixed, right? And it's like they would rather sit on social media and post every day about, oh my God, my head is hurting today. Oh my God, my back today. Oh my God, my stomach today. Oh, my legs, my neck, my this, that, and the third, all these symptoms that I'm having from the sickness that I have. And it's like, okay, but I don't see you doing anything about the sickness that you have. But what I do see is, number one, all the crap that you post on your timeline, all of the burgers and the fries that you're eating, all of the you know what I mean, the pizza and the whatever, all the crappy food that you're consuming every day, and then the post that you're making after you eat those food about your headaches and your back pain and your stomach and your this and that, and everything is hurting, right? And then all the people who are saying, oh my God, I'll pray for you. Oh, prayer going up, right? And all this stuff. But it's like, okay, where is the solution? Where is the solution? Why aren't you finding solution? Why aren't you seeking out solution? And when you get the solution, why aren't you using it? Why aren't you utilizing it? You don't want it because that attention you're getting is so much better than the solution, right? So I can't help you there. I can't help you. That's a mental thing that you're going to have to work out in your home, right? I want to know how much is shipping to the UK, and I can seem to find CMOS. Is it only? No, a VX Slayer T, whatever that is. We have, okay, I guess you're just coming in the room. We do have, you're from the UK though. No, so I'm going to post the link in the chat again, right? www. You know what? You're in the UK, so that's not going to work. We're going to have to ship it to you. Give us a call. All right. I'm going to give you my number again. I am going to give you my number again. It's 888-936 3378, right? You're calling from the UK. Call that number, 888-936-3378. Please don't call me now because I'm on live. Right? But after, you can call me after the live, okay? We might be able to ship you the moss to the UK, all right? But we cannot ship the gel, all right? I know you're asking something about the gel. Can't ship the gel to you because it's going to go bad, okay? But we can ship you the raw moss, okay? It's going to be dried, but it's going to be the moss, not the gel. All right. Okay. Yeah, discipline in our community, in the Black community in general, that's a problem among our people. We're not focused. Our attention span is very limited. We're not focused on just one thing. We get started on something and then we get distracted and we go somewhere else, right? And so that's just, yeah, we're all over the place when it comes to that. Sisters who have been asking me about being overweight. Okay, I don't know if you guys are new to the channel, but we've gotten quite a few inboxes from sisters asking to, complaining about being overweight. We have a weight loss program. We have a weight loss You know what? Let me share my screen again. And I wasn't supposed to be on here for too long. This live was supposed to be like a 5 minutes live, guys. 5 minutes live. Oh my goodness. Okay. So here it is. Where is it? Where is it? I'm scrolling down. All right. So we're on the website Grassroot Botanicals, right? And here, right here, is our 30-day weight loss detox program. All right. And I know it has an image of a female on there, but the brothers can do the program for people who are overweight and don't know how to start. Y'all just don't know where to start, like, because you somehow, listen, and don't feel bad, but there's a lack of discipline there, right? And that's fine. That's fine. All you need is just somewhere to start. Okay. Grassroot Botanicals. I'm going to put the link in the chat again. Put the link to the website in the chat. So for those of you guys who's been asking me about weight loss thing, but I just want you guys to know that the weight loss program, it's not a drink some magical herbs and the fat disappear type of program. Okay. Keeping it real with y'all. No, it's not. If I have to get up and exercise, which I do, I had to go to the gym this morning, even though I didn't want to, I swear to God. My husband came in and he's like, so you're going to the gym, right? All right. It's cold. It's cold outside. I really did not want to go to the gym today, but I had to go because, listen, it's a part of life. It's a part of life. And I know that I have to stay disciplined. Discipline is important. I've been working out for years and years and years. You get a little older and you kind of, you know what I mean? But you still got to keep it going, man. You got to keep it going. So in that exercise program, there is an exercise regimen you have to follow, okay? Yes, there's an exercise regimen in that program. You're going to have to exercise. It's nothing crazy, right? Little jumping jacks. Is that what it's called? Jumping jack, right? Jumping jack. There are some jumping jacks there, right? I don't know what's going on with my screen. All right, there we go. If you have 2 legs and you're mobile, you can do the program. All right. The exercise in there is not crazy. You're just going to go for a walk sometimes. You're going to do a couple of jumping jacks. You know what I mean? A little bit of jump rope every now and then, right? So on and so forth. You can go to the store and buy, Dick's Sporting Goods or one of those sporting store and buy a couple of dumbbells, maybe 5 or 10 pounds, and do a couple of these. The exercise are not crazy, guys, okay? But there is an exercise program in there. There is a dietary guideline in the program. That's why it is called a program, because it is structured, okay? All of these detox program are structured, okay? So you have to have discipline for them, all right? So there is a dietary guideline in every single one of those detox programs. There's a dietary guideline that you have to follow, and there is some herbal products that comes with the program. Okay, Just want to make that clear. Do I have WhatsApp? I do have WhatsApp, but my WhatsApp is really for my family. If you leave your number, though, I might try to reach out to you, or that number that I put in the in the chat there, you can definitely call me on that. The 800 number that I gave out earlier, where is it? Right? 888-936-3378. You can give me a call on that. All right. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Give me a call on that number. All right. Sister Kelly, where you been, girl? All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here because we've been on here for an hour, and I really was not planning on staying on here for that long. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go live again later. I was supposed to be going live with a sister, and I'm going to call her up and see what she's up to. And maybe later on, if I have nothing else to do, I will go live again. All right. And the conversation says, how you doing, girl? I haven't heard from you in a while. It's, we're going to have a conversation. If we don't do it today, we might do it next weekend. Okay. But we're going to have we're going to start having some serious conversation on this channel, man. All right. About the state of our women. We've been trying to have these conversations for a long time, but yeah. But we need to have these conversations. Okay. We need to really, here's a question before I go. Here's a question. Are women being honest with each other? That's something to think about. Then I'm going to be out of here. Okay, sis, I'm going to reach out to you, girl. I'm going to reach out to you. All right. That's the question. Are women being honest about being honest to each other? Are women being honest to each other? Or we've been lying to one another? That's a conversation. All right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all, okay? If you guys don't have any more questions before I go, I will see you guys later. If you guys have any more questions, my number again is, I got to look at my phone because I don't even know the number, 888-936-3378. For those of you who want to call me about the CMOS. Oh, my goodness. Guys, can I tell you, I've had companies, I'm not going to say their names. I've had companies who have, I'm talking about big, large companies. I don't know how these people found us, but they have been, they wanted the CMOS thing is out of control. So we had to create an 800 number so that people can reach out to us for the CMOS. I kid you not. It's, yeah. No clue that this many people were into CMOS. But as long as you guys want the moss, and as long as we can supply it to you, it will be here. All right. It will be here. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.